I've got an advanced ab routine for my Bowflex here. I've got my pulleys in the bottom set and they're in the narrowest pulley position. I'm also going to be clipping onto those with some ankle straps. You're really going to need these if you're doing this routine. Now, this is an advanced routine because this first exercise we're doing a reverse crunch. Now, it's a kind of a difficult movement and it's really tough to have much weight racked up. I've only got 25 pounds of power rods racked up, and if you worked out with me before, I normally put a lot of weight on this machine, but not for this exercise. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip this in here, and a couple other things we're gonna need for this routine is we're either gonna need your Bowflex handles, a pair of them, or a tricep rope, and we're gonna use that on the second exercise. So I'm all hooked up right here, and I'm now just gonna clip my my ankle straps on, and we're going to get into position here. So I'm going to slide pretty close to the machine, and now I'm going to bring my legs up here so they're bent at like a 45-degree angle. My hands are now going to be barely touching, or I guess pretty well touching the platform here. And then what I'm going to focus on doing is lifting my pelvis off the ground and getting a little tilt in there, and then I'm going to drop it back down. So we're going to raise up here, hold it for a sec, and then slowly drop it back down. So I'm gonna be targeting 10 reps per set here, and we're gonna count them as we go. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so when this clock hits a 0 again, that's when we're going for our next set. And I think I might have been pushing off the platform just a little bit too much on these next couple exercises. I'm really going to focus on just trying to have my hands flat on the ground here, and that's going to engage my core even more. That rolling motion, tilting your pelvis up, that's really engaging your abs. That's what we're trying to do here, hit those lower abs with this motion here. So hands are going to be kind of softly touching the platform here. Let's get our legs up, ready to go, and let's raise it up. That's 1. 2. Exhale as you raise up here. 3. 4. 5. 6. Now I run out of range of motion right at the end of this exercise. It's 7. 8, 9, and 10. Oh, all right, now I'm really starting to feel it. So I mentioned the range of motion. If you need a little bit more, you can always daisy chain a couple carabiner clips together. And another thing I forgot to mention is there's a PDF that comes with this where you can write down the resistance you used and the number of sets you did. So you can come back to this routine, focus on raising those numbers up. Okay, let's get in position here. Legs up, and now let's roll it back. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Oh, geez, those are tough. Okay. I think my form might be breaking down on that last 1 or 2, but we're going to keep shooting for 10 on this last set here. Now, as you come back to this routine, I hesitate to just keep trying to raise the weight up every time. I'd recommend upping the number of reps you do. So you can maybe start out at like 8, go to 9, the next time 10, and so on. Once you get to about 15, that's when I'd start to look to add just a little bit more weight here. Okay. Let's get in position here, legs out, and bring it back. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your pelvis off the ground. 5. Feel that squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that's the last one of those. And we're gonna go ahead and get set up for our next exercise here. So, and we're gonna have this timer here plus another 45 seconds or so to get set up for our next lift. Write down those numbers. And we are done with these ankle straps here. Again, you can hook up either your tricep rope. I'm gonna hook up these normal Bowflex handles, and I'll switch to the tricep rope partway through this. I'm hooking them up on the same side. So from here now, I'm gonna add a whole bunch of weight. I'm gonna add 100 pounds of power rods, and all of the weight's gonna be running through this one side. I'm also gonna be hooking up a couple, some elastic band weight here as well. So now I've got about 100 plus a 40-pound band wrapped around. And we're gonna slide this out just a little bit. And now from here, this is gonna be a resisted crunch we're gonna be going into. So I'm gonna be lying here, and I'm gonna grab these handles, and I'm gonna bring them up to my shoulders here, and then I'm gonna go into a crunch motion here. Really focus on getting your shoulders off of the ground. And getting this curl in your abs as you go up like that. Try to bring it up as high as you can go with all this weight on your back. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's crunch it up and drop. That's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold that squeeze. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So let's write those numbers down, and we're going to do this total of 4 sets here. I'm going to keep going for 10, but I'm going to be switching my attachment here. I'm going to move into this tricep rope. I think I prefer the tricep rope a little bit over the handles, but I just wanted to show that you can do this with either piece of gear. Okay. 20 seconds of rest here, and then we're going to get into this here. So with the tricep rope, exact same motion. I'm going to bring it down right above my shoulders here, and then I'm going to squeeze up like this, and then back down. So, I want you with me here. 3, 2, 1. Let's crunch it up. That's 1. 2, get those shoulders off the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Oh. Okay, let that timer tick down. And this is your time here to recover. Whew. I got to admit that I'm a little nervous about recording this routine. It took me just plenty of time off camera building up to doing those reverse crunches. So if you don't feel your form is great, just put in the time, and it's going to come to you. So really focus on, this crunching motion with your abs. It's either gonna get your shoulders off the ground or it's gonna get your pelvis off the ground. That's gonna hit your lower abs and your pelvis, upper abs with your shoulders. Okay, let's get in position. Here we go, 2 more sets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh yeah. All right. 1 more set to go. Let's keep writing down those numbers. So on the seated crunch though, this one you could add more and more weight, kind of almost like you would any other body part. Those reverse crunches though, those where you need to really get your reps up before you start adding a lot of weight to it, or really much weight at all. A lot of people just do those with body weight, so don't beat yourself up if the numbers look pretty sad. If you're just doing body weight, that's cool too. Okay, final set here. Let's get in position and let's crunch it up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you do some more? I'm going for 12. That's 10. 11 and 12. All right. That's all I got. Whew. Hope you enjoyed this routine. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.